Wow. Welcome, Aries, to your extended reading. That was a lot. Your lover came through. Whoever it is that you're thinking about came through, or whatever it is that you're trying to manifest came through. You all are definitely in separation right now. I'm going to go with the Twin Flame Journey Oracle. I like that. I want to know what your partner wants in general, what they want from you, what they want you to do, and what they plan to do, basically. They know they've been destructive. And it looks like what they are trying to do is find their tribe, meaning that they're trying to find who they fit with. They've concluded that they have the key within themselves. That's their conclusion, is that they actually have the key. So as they're looking for this destruction, let's see if we can clarify this. As they are recovering, they're recovering from destruction. Their destruction has caused their destruction in this themselves, in this relationship, has sent them looking for their tribe. They're considering literally starting a family or something. So they know they've been very destructive. Look at the house. That sent them into their tribe because whatever they were trying to do has just crumbled. And the conclusion is they know that they have the key to do whatever it is that they need to do. Okay. Let's see. So this is what their journey. This is the journey that they're on. They're trying to find their own themselves and whatnot. Wow, they're going through a change here. For some of you, I'm thinking this is a Saturn return for many. Okay, that happens between the age of 27 and can go as long as 32. Actually, it's 29, but a couple of years before, a couple of years after, that you can feel those residual effects. So for that age group, this is a Saturn return issue. This is a couple who were both probably going through their Saturn return. One or both people were going through their Saturn return. And in going through your Saturn return, there was a lot of destruction going on. Coming through the Saturn return, they're trying to figure out where they belong, a sense of belonging, right? So now they're trying to figure out where they belong. This trying to figure out where they belong sends them into finding the key within themselves, if that makes sense for some of you. And it could be just a major life transition. You know, Saturn returns and some midlife crisis kind of feel the same, which is a cycle that's like right around the age of 42. Midlife, you know, where you have your Uranus opposition going. Okay. So let's see. Whoa. Let's see what it is that let's see what it is that they are wanting from you. So they want you to make a decision. Got the judgment card, the Hierophant card. It's like they want you, as usual, to kind of do all the work. It's like they feel as though you don't see what they're talking about. You know, they want you to make the major decision to do whatever needs to be done. They want you to do the right thing by them. But they feel like you don't see what they're talking about. That's what I'm hearing. Like, you know, I want you to do this, I want you to do that. But you don't get it. There's that Knight of Cups. Okay, so when they come in with this Knight of Cups, what they want is for you to receive them. They want you to receive them. That's what it is. That's where that Nine of Cups is with that Judgment. They're going to choose to bring you something, and they want you to receive them. But they feel like you don't even see them. They are afraid you won't see them. This person is insecure. They want to feel like they belong. They want to feel like they are, like you're not going to reject them or judge them. They want to have the victory with you. But it looks like they're going to take responsibility, but they're still going to come with that energy of they may want you to do some of the work as well. Okay, when I say that, I mean like most of the work. Okay, this person is a little bit spoiled, a little bit immature. They still have some growing to do, which is why I think they were destructive and they're trying to find themselves. And I think that it's good that you all separated, because then that gives you time to find your place of satisfaction. Okay, if they don't find their place of emotional maturity and you're finding your place of satisfaction, then you'll really have a big gap there. When they come back around, you're not going to want to be bothered because they're going to disrupt your satisfaction place. All right. Let's see what other clues we have. So this is your advice here. And I'm going to keep that over to the side. So they're coming to you. Those are their actions. They're coming to you. But they're coming to you with expectations that you're just going to forgive them, make it easy on them, that you're going to bear the brunt of the burden of like, okay, you were betrayed and everything, but look, I've changed. So that's what they're expecting from you. So they felt like at the time that you guys needed to let each other go. And they said that they knew exactly what they were doing. Wow. This person, but yet, even though they knew exactly what they were doing, they still look for you everywhere they go. This was karmic. So it's like they knew what they were doing. They had to do it. It was a compulsion. They have a journey that they are on for themselves, to discover their tribe, where they belong, where they fit. They're going through a transition after a destruction. They're trying to literally stabilize themselves. But yet in the back of their mind, they still see you as the one, and that's who they identify with as their partner. However, they are codependent upon you emotionally to make them feel like they belong, and to heal some of these things that they need to be doing for themselves. So your advice, just based on this little bit of information, is to, your signpost is to make sure that they're emotionally mature when they come back. Make sure they have a sense of self when they come back. Make sure that they're not being codependent and expecting more of you than they're willing to give of themselves. Okay, this is extremely important. Extremely important. If you haven't listened to anything else, this is what you need to look for, even if this partner does not ever return. Because we all have free will, they don't necessarily have to come back, but they may want to. So what you need to do is you need to make sure that you look for these qualities in anybody. So basically, you need to take a moment. Like, even if this person comes back, you need to definitely put them on ice. Okay? Put them on ice. It could be to your advantage if you know what you're doing. Remember, the I Ching said you needed experience. So it could be to your advantage once you get your experience, get your healing. Otherwise, at this point, do absolutely nothing. Okay? Do absolutely nothing. And I mean that. All right? Also, your advice is, this is a wisdom wake-up call. Time to move in a new direction. You got the 555 card. So if you've been seeing 555, that's definitely a sign from the universe. Those of you who've been seeing 111, you're a magical creator. Your thoughts are beginning to manifest. Okay? So you need to pay attention to the signs, the signals. Okay? Let's go to your timing card and see if there's some timing advice in here for you. August, October. August. So between August and October, there has been some transformational things that have happened, okay, that you need to pay attention to. This month, things could really take a turn, right? Things started building, the energy started building in August. October, things may begin to manifest, okay? So pay attention to those times. All right, let's go for the gusto here. As we pull from our 78 keys to emotional alignment. Wow. You're shifting. It's time to make a move from this situation mentally. Prepare your mind for the coming shift. I'm just talking about that. This is the Six of Swords. Remove any blockages that will keep me from moving on. Wow. Increase my ability to mentally shift to a better situation. I want you to say that with me, Aries. Increase my ability to mentally shift to a better situation. We're getting ready to do a pendulum healing on that. I want you to align with me. I want you to take a deep breath. Let it out. And just relax. Deep breath in. Out. And let's get started here. So here we go with your pendulum healing. Increase Aries' ability to mentally shift to a better situation. Increase my ability to mentally shift to a better situation. Increase my ability to mentally shift to a better situation. Increase my ability to mentally shift to a better situation. I let it be, and so it is. Wow. I let it be, and so it is. Also, remove any blockages that will keep me from moving on. Remove any blockages that will keep me from moving on. Remove any blockages that will keep me from moving on. Remove any blockages that will keep me from moving on. I let it be, and so it is. Wow. I let it be, and so it is. All right. Ooh. Let's see here. That always just gets me. So, let me see if there are any other messages for you, because those are pretty strong. You got the 9 of Cups. Increase my desire to continue for even better than I have now. Increase my ability to mentally shift to a better situation. I mean, those two messages could not have come together any better. There's a typo on here, though. Remove remaining something stuck just because it's comfortable. I don't know what that's all about, because I don't even know how that got in there. I'll have to correct that. But the main positive power position statement: increase my desire to continue for even better than I have now, and increase my ability to mentally shift to a better situation. Come on, let's all do that. Aries, this was a wonderful, wonderful regular and extended reading. A very powerful pendulum healing session we had here in the month of October. This is what you must concentrate on for the next 21 days. If you haven't gotten a pendulum, get a pendulum, because we're going to be doing some things around pendulum healing in our extended group. And I need you to write down your increase statements. Increase my ability to mentally shift to a better situation. That's what you need to focus on for the month of October. And increase my desire to continue for even better than I have now. Those two things. If you can do that pendulum on that for 21 days, you'll be so blessed. And the way you do it is you just hold your pendulum like this and you let it go clockwise. And you continue to say whatever those statements are that I give you based on your reading until the pendulum goes side to side. Okay, I'll make it go side to side. When it goes side to side, then that command is locked in. And you just say, I let it be, and so it is. Now, you're going to power that up with writing in your journal, scribbling, scribing. And what I suggest is that you go ahead and put your picture on here, and you literally say that to your picture, to your childhood picture, to yourself, in such an endearing way. And the reason why you want to do it like that is because it's easier to speak to the child in you than the adult in you. We tend to judge the adult. We don't normally judge the child. If you judge, wow, sorry, that happens to me sometimes whenever I get overwhelmed with something that I'm doing with this work. If you're judging yourself as a child, you have a lot of work to do. Most of the time, this is where we are not judging ourselves, and we can look at that child and we can say that we know that that child deserves love. We know that that child deserves wealth. We know that that child deserves safety. We know that this child deserves reciprocity. You can't deny that child. That child is so sweet. That child hasn't made any mistakes. So do that, okay, for yourself, all right? And what I'll do is I'll provide the links so that you can get the materials that you need in order to begin to do this work for yourself. If you can't do it this month, you can do it next month. I'm going to be doing this every month, all right? But you deserve this. You deserve better. You deserve better. In the meantime, reconstruct the world by reconstructing your mind, Aries. I know you can do it. Bye.